Yeah, but it's inside the shop.
Interesting.
But now I was doing some tool changing at work the other day, and not me.
That's your phone, dumbass.
Yeah, no, it's you going live.
I don't know. Are we live?
Yeah,
Oh,
so
we
I got
live
the
now?
notification.
You was chatting. I wasn't letting them just go on it.
Are we done? Oh,
Welcome back, everybody. Remember, there's the camera, not up there because we're looking up there.
yeah, I know. I'm looking over there at the.
So we'll start off. We'll just kind of ease into it. Wait till people can realize that we are live. I think that's Brian already on. Is that you?
Not on.
Somebody's already on. Welcome, whoever's on. F and Chet,
Peace.
drone tread on me. This camera thing, fingers. Anyway, we got a decent agenda I talk about, and hopefully we'll stay on it because you're sitting in a room with three.
Light down low.
Which one? That one
Yeah,
or this
behind
one?
You. The one behind you. Look at see how it's washing out.
Oh, yes, I can do that. Yeah, so we had another fun day of flying and got out and did a whole bunch of stuff.
Wrong.
Not me.
I'm working on it.
I didn't fly today though.
No, we missed. I'm working on it here.
Nice.
We went back to the same spot that we did last week. Was it last weekend, Brian?
2 weekends ago.
2 weekends ago, and we traveled farther and did some more stuff. And I'll use my phone to show it. My phone, believe it or not.
Mm.
And I think that's the Groove one. Shot one of the most epic gaps with an odd ending, but
Ever.
was sick. Sick as fuck. I'm multitasking and brain's not working. Here we go. Let me know if that helps.
Yeah, that's better.
If I shut this one off, is it too dark? Let's try that.
Nope, that doesn't affect anything.
Hold on.
That's a little better.
It's that one. Let me try.
What one?
Boop, boop, boop. I can dim it. Here we go.
Maybe that.
How about that?
That's not washing out at all now.
I can change the color of it.
Oh, there you go.
I'm doing this with the phone. My phone's all blown out. Look at that.
Yeah.
Literally a 10-second delay.
Yeah, and it says
On
there's
my
like
end.
60 seconds between. Just type anything and see how quickly it pops back up. Hit a button, hit send. Let's see how quickly it pops in there. It says no one's in there. That's pretty quick.
You have to go to live chat.
Am I not? I think we did this before. It did pop right up though.
Nobody here.
See, it does this to me every time.
Why?
See, I can't change it because it's blurred out. I wonder if I can wiggle this over. No. See, you hit top chat and then it does that. But you know what I can do is I can pop onto YouTube under my own majiggy here. Your videos. Can I go into there? My channel. Your channel. Well, let's say I'm live. Yes. All right. Let's say I'm live. Yes. All right. I'm live. Wow, that's awkward.
Echo.
So top
Echo.
chat. And we will go live chat. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Yay. Okay. Boom. So now I got to see our. Thanks, Bri. All right. So it says there's only one person in there.
Yeah, nobody's here.
That's got to be delayed too. But I'm sitting in there, and so are you. But so yeah, we went to the same spot that you saw us three flying in last time, but we traversed along the river, flew a couple spots, and then got to the end. And on the end, it's basically dammed off too. I should have not left my phone in there so I could have showed you the pictures. But at the end was another huge dam and two, we say 8-foot round holes, steel or whatever it is, pipes going through that release the water to keep the height to whatever they wanted. One was only 4, 5, maybe 6 foot deep. That was an easy shot, and Brian cleared some of that so he could shoot that gap. And when I was looping around to go back into it again, I'm like, I'm going to shoot the dark hole.
Whoa.
And through the yeah, exactly. Through the FPV. So I'm like 20 feet back, and I'm like, Brian, I'm going to shoot that hole. And then through the FPV feed, you just see a dark hole with a pinhole of white in the back. So I knew that it came out somewhere And I said, I'm just going to go for it. So I started going into the tunnel, and I kept my speed pretty decent. And as I'm going in, the hole's sort of getting bigger, but you're seeing it shape change to this. So you knew that there was a small hole, and my hands were starting to shake, and I'm getting to it. I'm like, oh my God, I don't know where I'm going to pop out. And it felt like I was in that tunnel for well over a minute. And I'm like, fuck. I could pop out in the river and then fail safe and it's gone. But I committed and I got right to the end. And as I broke out into the light, it's actually where the ground eroded away on the path that we walked to actually get to that spot. And if it wasn't for that erosion, that hole probably wouldn't have been there, because there's tons of piping, huge 8-foot round piping that's buried in the ground all over that place that's since been covered. But if it wasn't for that hole wouldn't have been there. And then when I popped up, I got caught in the prickers and got stuck. And then the task was baby beeper.
Digging in.
I'm 100 feet away on a freaking top of a cliff.
Yeah, right.
So I'm like, Brian, shut up. And I'm like beeping. I'm like, I don't hear anything. But I guessed, because when we walked by that, I'm like, look, there's a break in the tunnel. I just kind of connected 2 and 2 together. Yeah. So I went running right forward. When I got about 10 feet, I hear beep, 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 beep in the tunnel. So when I walked over there sure as shit it was. Nice. And then I turned back and I'm like, Brian's all the way up there still. So, but we got pictures of that. We'll post the pictures. Man, it was epic. And then, like I said, when I knew that we were in that same not tunnel system, that same water shaft that we flew in. So instead of hiking all the way back around, we just walked the whole thing all the way back to where we started, where we were sitting with you.
Oh, so you were down in that gully down there.
That first one. So that hole, from where that high spot is I showed you, at the bottom, that was
spot, by the way, folks, where I got all my poison ivy from. Thank you very much.
That first man-made, canal.
Yeah.
There's multiple canals that run together.
Right.
And as we were there was one path that had to be half mile long that we walked, the original. We flew this skinny path that was on a raised up section and just wiggling through the trees, which was sick. And on basically either side were these canals, and there was those huge ports going into the ground that were feeding back and forth between them. So they could raise and lower and change the current.
For the locks.
Right. For water or whatever they were using. Hey.
Yeah.
Who that?
That would be Raider.
What's up, man?
I can do it right here.
I tell you what, back in 1800s, those guys sure knew how to lay some pipe. Just saying.
Wow, there was about 10 second delay. The more we went through this place, the more foundations we found. Bedded rock all over the place. You could see old stairways. And then obviously we're stuff flooded because rocks kind of got picked up and then shoveled around. I found a big chunk of leather today that I thought was a rock, but there was a hole in it. So it was man riveted. I don't know what it would have. It could have been a part of anything.
Probably a belt up from
it was like this big. It was like this big, and you could see that there was, when you overlap things, then you put I grabbed it and it just kind of crumbled. But super sick spot. So I look forward to editing all of that stuff. It sucks. Hold on. All right, get out of the live chat here for a minute. Pull out the phablet. Go into. So here is. Wrong one.
Oh, look at that.
So that's and it's opposite, obviously, because you're seeing that when we were flying at it, it was actually on this side. So the reverse of the camera. Some of the stonework, I'll just hopefully be able to do this. Take it the right way. Yep. They were playing paintball or something inside there, so they actually dammed it off. I was just taking pictures. Mind you, these are super HD versus Brian in the bigger tunnel. You got that phone too. It's sick, dude. I can't get enough of this thing. Have you used it for the decks? So if you connect this thing wirelessly to the TV, this becomes your trackpad, and then you can scroll through and use your phone. Here's me walking. It's perfect. Here's me walking the tunnel. So that little bit of light.
You flew in there?
That's what I flew.
Wow.
And the FPV feed is shitty. But I was inside here, and there was no breakup. There was no static or nothing. This is what I saw.
Nice.
Yeah, Dex is definitely cool. That's how I get when I use my Insta, which is not here, somewhere. I can just everything that I put on here from the Insta.
Hey, what's up, drone bum?
Yo.
Welcome to the channel, man.
that shit folds. I'll show you in a minute so I don't ruin what I'm doing. Brian just texted me. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't pop the notification up, damn it.
Oh, thank God. I don't want to know. All right, try that again.
All right, where's the mods at? We need to allow Drone Bomb's message to
My
show.
bad. I got you, bro. Oh, where's Brian?
Make me a mod, bitch. Well, yeah,
You're out of live chat now, dude.
It's all right.
All right.
It's on my phone. I want to make sure
Oh.
Brian's a moderator. I dare. Pin, remove, add my. I dare not. So Brian, you're in charge of the chat.
Oh,
Dear
Oh,
Lord.
boy.
Oh dear Lord.
I don't know what.
So
I'm
there-
doing.
That means keep talking to them and
Where's my blue wrench?
I just gave it to you. So
Where's
that's
my blue panties.
there's some of the gearing, and again, this is Civil
Oh.
War stuff.
I have a blue wrench.
Oh Jesus, Brian, way down there. Was that your first recovery? Look, I selfied.
nice.
Chris gonna be on TikTok soon, yo.
Fuck no, yeah. So this is actually an easier way of
I
showing.
want a beer.
Get a beer, bro.
Yeah, you have to get like OBS
You
or
want a beer,
something.
man?
I'm all right for now.
Go get a.
Fine.
Go bring
My
the
stupid
bomb
ass
down,
gonna
too.
fall. I don't know why I can't live. Oh wait. Try it again. Hold on. I'm multitasking. Why won't it?
Live chat, yo.
It won't.
The one below it. That one. Yep, you're good.
Okay, I'm back. Thank you, sir.
May I have another?
All right.
Yes, this place was epic and it was not muddy today. And
Bugs weren't horrible.
I didn't land in water, so that was all good.
No. He did get flung from a couple of trees. Brian has a habit of accidentally getting a branch, and the quad goes into that freak out mode when you have air mode on. So
Yes.
he literally gets suction cup. I can use my hand. It suction cups to the tree, and then when he backs off, it launches you
Yeah, it's awesome.
across the field. Yeah, see, that's how far away. It's supposed to turn that way. There's the water Brian flew over today, which is crooked, but if I turn it, it's going to rotate.
Yeah, that video is gonna be sick when I make it.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Some of the pictures. And again, this I know it's not translating HD across. I'm going to get a better webcam.
And we're still like 2 weeks out from.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
By the way.
I got a water.
We're still 2 weeks. We're still like 2 weeks out from maximum foliage. up
Yeah,
here.
next week's supposed to be in the 70s, so we got another week, but I'll talk about that in 10 seconds. So this is a huge 8-foot at least around pipe that's in the ground, and this shoots across between the other chamber.
Yeah, and I peeked my head in there, and there was some little kid in there named Timmy. So
Rico.
I don't quite get that.
Rico, what's up?
Timmy fell down the well.
Where?
Rico drone. Third from the bottom.
A word. Oh, what up? Brazil. That's awesome.
Yes.
So again, I tried to get hey, Chet, that's that camera I
Yeah,
wanted.
yeah. You sent.
Oh,
that
yeah,
to
so
me.
the phone?
I did look at it.
Close the phone, and then it goes to the same thing. So it transfers back and forth. This thing's insane.
I
But,
think
all
it'll be broken in about 2 weeks.
right. No, I'm pretty good with my phone.
That's only if I own it.
Yeah, me too.
Let's see what Brian.
Have you seen my baseball?
That's what Brian texted me. It's all backwards.
Can't see it.
Yeah, it's all blurred out.
Yeah.
So the first thing we'll talk about is the challenge we're going to put out, right?
Yes.
So we're going to keep it simple. I'd say ballpark 5-minute flight. Fly anything you want, but the trick is to show me your foliage. So we'll name it any FPVs. Show me your foliage. Same usual requirements. We should create a YouTube page that's just any FPV. So I'll have to work on that maybe. But we'll start popping videos. I have the one I think I'm going to use. The foliage isn't 100%, so maybe I'll put more.
Well, do progression.
I'll put out the flight that I think will be good because I think I can get the colors to pop where I was really high up in the trees.
Yep.
The only requirement is just put the name in your description or in your title, or you can title it what you want, but they show me your foliage and put the link to your video in my video's comment section. That's the only thing that's required of it. Just get as cool foliage in whatever drone quad that you want to use. If you want to be creative, if you do RC trucks, like Christian, because he doesn't really fly anything
Right.
other than a whoop. I
Yeah.
got a cramp. Oh.
Speaking of,
Yeah, we're gonna have to get into that. Look at that thing. It's like the freaking warthog from Halo.
my new beast, my monster slash.
So yeah, I'll try to get that edit done this week, and I'll post that. I already have 2 videos for Monday and Friday, so maybe I'll try to get that done by Wednesday. I got a busy week ahead. I think we got the range meeting Tuesday night. Speaking of that, second Tuesday.
Tuesday night's gonna be tough. Jody's in surgery that day.
Ew. Well, I'll cover for you then. I can be an asshole.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at these reloads that Brian got me.
Wow.
Hey, I did not get those. That's allegedly.
I got him.
I thought you meant the other Brian.
Yeah, the other Brian.
Yeah,
The other Brian.
I did not get those in Maine and drive those across 3 state lines.
But yeah, so that challenge will be coming out. We've got to come up with something like as an actual like if you win, you get something. We'll have to come up with something. Something good. Not gonna be super expensive or whatever, but I know. How about we give away the official toaster? I painted the exhaust black when I was bored last night.
Oh my God.
My kid got me this for, I think, Christmas because I drive a Honda Element and we all call it the toaster. So my kid got me this thing. But yeah, we'll do something. I look forward to what everybody can come up with. Hopefully you have foliage because some people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry,
right,
people in Arizona.
Well, it's all dry and arid there anyway. So get creative.
Yeah.
They got shit dying out there too, I guess. Right? Palm trees die for the winter, don't they?
Well,
I
Florida,
don't know,
that's
maybe
where all
not.
people go to die, right? So like foliage could be old people.
I suppose.
Oh, dear Lord. Oh, I got such a cramp. Oh. So yeah, that's where that's going. You want to talk about your GoPro incident? That's kind of an important thing, especially if people are
Yeah,
looking
that
at.
really pissed me off. So I have 2 GoPros. I have the super busted up one, which is
Do you have that
not.
handy?
It's upstairs.
Brian's the official GoPro tester around here.
So here's the deal. My broken GoPro that I fly with, it's only broken because, you know, the lens protector's removed because I crashed it, and then the back screen is broken, and I didn't have it connected over Wi-Fi, so it can't be updated. So I have a second GoPro 8, and I have aftermarket batteries, and apparently my second GoPro 8 did some sort of an update, and it won't charge my aftermarket batteries anymore. So I had it plugged in, and I get to the freaking place where we're going to go flying, and I notice it says this is not a GoPro battery, and it wouldn't charge it. So luckily I had my aftermarket charger with me as well. So that's a big thing that I do not like, is this whole right to repair and this whole what do you call it, proprietary parts type deal.
That's the same thing with the Samsung Fold. I watched every video, being OCD, before I got it. If you root the phone or modify it, it deactivates all the cameras, so you cannot use the cameras or half of the stuff in the software that's built in, locks it out. And I know iPhone, that same Jerry Reed dude we watch, if you break a camera on any of the iPhone stuff, you cannot replace them. If you find something and buy it and try to do it on your own, no good, no bueno.
Right.
So they lock out, so you can't buy any of the parts.
There's a lot of stuff going on about that in court too.
Yeah,
The right to repair.
In fact, my Tacoma has a sealed transmission fluid reservoir, so you can't change the transmission fluid
I think
on your own.
one of my other cars was like that too.
So I'm just starting to get really pissed off with
You
that
can
kind of
do it
stuff.
if you got the right equipment. All you need is a vacuum pump.
Yeah, which I don't have.
Cheap. Dude.
I have a vacuum.
For the one time I do it, every time I own a Tacoma, it's not worth it. But that's, you know, people are like, oh, why don't you like DJI? Why don't you like good quality products? Well, I do like the quality that DJI has, but they have that whole Apple syndrome where I don't want to spend $150 on a freaking battery. You know, I want a $20 battery that might blow up on me. I mean, it's worth it for me. I just bought an ammo box and store them in it, and I can literally have like 8 batteries for the price of one DJI FPV battery. And it's
Dad, that's what sparked this conversation.
it's like, okay, well, you know what? The only thing I would want the DJI for would be the long range capabilities. And since I have Crossfire, you know what? If I lose a $200 quad and I have to go like dive into the river for my GoPro,
Done it twice.
I'm still ahead of the game from, you know, saving myself from going in the river with a DJI. So you know what?
Some
Screw it.
companies cutthroat and make product to undercut the main manufacturer for a product, and some do it to actually better or make better batteries, etc. But the fact that they're locking out so you can't do that now, I don't like.
Nope.
That's not cool.
I am not a fan. And that goes back to the whole deep state and the whole spy infrastructure that's on our phones and our computers.
Well,
and
I think
all that
that's why Samsung did what they did, because they obviously, it's no conspiracy. We know that everything that we type and text and put out there is recorded. If you say certain things over certain phones and stuff, that gets red flagged. So if you root the phone, that's supposed to deactivate all of those things, like the phone you want that's not connected. So they shut off all of those features.
Yeah, I mean, I bought the Samsung, what the hell is this? The Ultra 20, which takes awesome pictures and all that kind of cool stuff and all that. But after this whole thing hit and we found out all this stuff that these 5 major companies control, I am getting a Linux phone for $200 once this one dies, and I am going to forego all those cool features. I have a Windows laptop, but that's because I'm a gamer and I like to edit, but I'm also, when the chip shortage is over, going to buy a Linux laptop. Not that I'm doing anything wrong, but it goes back to this whole passport thing that they're going to want to be doing with us. And I am going to buy a property in New Hampshire and go off grid. I'm just done with it all.
They basically want to make it so you can't go anywhere, do anything without being vaccinated.
I'm still working from home 18 months after this thing hit. And I get an email on Friday from my company saying, we need a copy of your vaccination card. And I'm like, whoa, easy there, Chief. So I'm not cool with any of that stuff. So I am definitely going to become off grid in New Hampshire.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You want to show them your new venture there?
Yeah, chat.
Which one?
That
This
one?
guy.
This one or this one?
Well,
Either.
that's going to be quicker, you think?
Okay, this one's quicker. So actually, I've been kind of interested in helicopters. So I picked this little guy up. I had my I had my third flight with it today, and I gotta say it's a pretty sweet little helicopter. I have never flown. Well, I can't say I've never flown one because I do have another one that I had some difficulty with.
I should put the LEDs on.
And I saw this.
Keep talking.
Saw this on one of the channels that I watch, and it looked pretty good. Something I've been interested in learning to fly a helicopter for a while, and I don't belong to any clubs right now other than this one.
Oh yeah.
It's just something that interested me. So now I've kind of got the hang of it, but now I want to put a camera on it. FPV. So that's going to be one of my next
ventures
is trying to figure out how to mount an FPV camera, probably underneath.
These are
I was thinking about maybe in the nose, but I'm not sure there's enough room there. So
those are a touch more sensitive when it comes to
Wolf.
To weight.
Yeah, weight. These are intense. Yeah. I had a couple guys that I started
pretty quick, even in slow mode.
You're a slow-mo.
There's a couple guys I started off flying with that were big into the helicopters, and we're talking the monstrous ones, and those tend to explode when not properly flown. This guy that we used to fly with, the rear thing, what do you call it? The bar that runs in the back. What's this thing called right here? This section.
The tail boom.
The tail boom went up into the prop, and the thing exploded into a million pieces. So yeah, I'm like, I'm not flying that.
Chris, there's certain gummy bears you can have, and there's certain gummy bears you can't have.
Give me the gummy bears I can have.
There we go.
Dessert of champions.
Hope you only took one of those. Okay.
So what else? What else do we want to? You want to talk about that?
I want to hear about it.
All the fun you've been doing?
Well, I've been having a ton of fun with this thing. I bought it off a guy at work.
It's big as fuck.
I break it a lot.
It's like flying.
It is. The other couple of weeks ago, I was at work driving it up and down the road on the side of the shop, and I was standing opposite the shop, facing the building, and looking that way, looking at the car coming towards me. And as I turned and looked that way, there was a car right there.
Oh, man.
This thing went right underneath it.
Is that wheelie bar?
It's adjustable, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know if it was spring loaded.
No, but
Oh
Yeah.
snap!
I've never owned a remote control car that needed a wheelie bar.
this one needs a wheelie bar for sure. So I had the bright idea the other day because the body was looking pretty beat up.
Like my
You know.
top 20.
Kind of. And
That's all your thing,
I
not
watched
mine.
some
These are regular
videos
gummy
on
bears.
YouTube about RC cars because I like RC cars, obviously.
Who doesn't?
And
I don't.
Communists.
so I decided I wanted
Just
to
lost
do a
the
paint
subscriber.
job on it. And being military or ex-military, I have kind of a passion for camo, you might have guessed.
You see the colors I wear all the time?
Yeah. So now this is my second vehicle that's camoed out. I have a crawler that I did kind of the
Toasty.
same.
Crack that door, get some air.
I
Yeah.
painted the green base coat this morning. Taped it off when I got home. Painted all the camo stuff. Peeled the tape off and brought it here to show you.
Yeah, it came out good.
The camo I just came up with today. I was originally just going to do green. I'm going to do some U.S. Army stickers on the side and stuff.
762 number on the side.
7.62.
Oh, speaking of 762, I got a new sweatshirt.
I showed this like 3 times today.
I love my new sweatshirt.
There you go.
I'm joining the pistol team at my range, but I got a AK sweatshirt.
That's cool.
Yep.
So what else?
And then we got that other project we're going to be working on together
We are
at some point.
going to take. We don't have the box, do we? Let me see that.
That's over there.
If you want, we can take it out.
Oh,
You probably
It's
open
kind
this
of in
thing.
pieces right now.
Is there a
That's-
picture on it that actually is the
Yeah.
picture? We're gonna take. There's a glare. There we go. We're gonna take that and we're gonna gut it and we're gonna put FPV guts in
I cooked the motherboard.
350, 20 minutes in the oven on bake.
Something like that, yeah. No, I actually I mounted a gimbal. I think it was a 3-axis.
That's
And one of the screw heads was sticking up through the battery compartment, and when I slid the battery in,
yeah. Oh, it hit it.
It punctured it and decided to torch the inside.
So it's running with 3S, right?
2 or 3S, I believe, on this one. Yeah,
As long as the motors, we'll have to figure out the KV for the
pretty
motors.
sure the motors are all good and everything.
No,
Otherwise,
it's what
I-
KV they can handle
yeah, yeah,
versus. So we're gonna put a smaller stack in it, probably a 20 by 20.
3S, I think.
We'll just have to find a battery that can fit inside of it.
I have a battery for it.
Well, we can run lipo once we swap guts.
mhm.
It's a lipo.
Sweet.
Yeah, we could try it as long as it's got a high enough C rating. C rating.
What do you think of my baseball?
You never go full,
I think it'll be.
Yeah,
I've
so
got
that-
a few options.
and then we can mount like a GoPro on the bottom. Doesn't have to be gimbaled,
Yeah.
but mount a GoPro on the
I
bottom.
actually do have a gimbal that's not a stabilizer, just a
Yeah, because
mount.
if you flip
Just
and
a
roll
camera
it,
mount,
then
yeah.
that it would be not utilized.
Yeah, you're not.
But that would be funny. I think Mr. Steele did that a while back where he had the killer Phantom, where he's flying the Phantom around. He had a 3D printed
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
fake gimbal on the bottom, so people thought he was just doing it, and then he took off and the thing's flying and flipping and rolling.
Oh yeah.
So it's been done before, but
Mm. Yeah.
I think your phone went off, Brian.
My phone went off.
Oh, man, I should have got more.
Yeah,
battery.
Raider, you're right. The helis are intense. This thing, as small as it is, and I have only flown it in low. It's got 2 modes, low and high. High is supposed to be better for flying in the wind, but it's not really necessary. I took it out today to this one spot that been going to lately because it's wide open, and I mean, in seconds, I'm 100 yards away. Seconds. And it's like, oh man, I got to turn this thing around and I can barely see the lights. It's got a green on one side and blue on the other. And, so, yeah, that's pretty intense for sure.
I think my Insta's upstairs.
Oh, Raider. sober, boring.
Oh yeah, that's how I roll. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go get a beer.
Amen to that.
Mm-hmm. So this guy goes in and sees the psychiatrist, and he's like, "Doctor, sometimes I think I'm a TP. Sometimes I think I'm a wigwam. Sometimes I think I'm a TP. Sometimes I think I'm a wigwam." He's like, "Well, that's the problem. You're 2 tenths." That's all I got.
Yeah. You sure?
Alexa, tell me a joke.
I doubt it.
Oh yeah. So yeah, it was a fun day today, and I live on the coast, so I'm not seeing any colors on the trees. So I thought I was going to see a little more down here, and there was a little bit more, but we are definitely not at peak season.
No,
yet.
we got a little ways to go yet.
Did you
End
make
of
an
the month,
off-code joke
I
when
think.
I left?
Yes.
Okay, I found the Insta.
Mhm.
Yeah, I went up that high time in the trees, and there was some definite color contrast, but it definitely was not like it was last year where you have.
No.
So we will keep up. Like I said, it's supposed to be mid-70s, which is going to slow down that progression next week. So I have Jocelyn's birthday, so he won't be over. But the following weekend, the third weekend of the month, I think will be our prime for getting foliage.
Right.
So we'll make sure you can go out wherever we decide to go. So not next week, and the following.
So this weekend or this whole week I'm on vacation.
Okay.
But like I said, Jody's having surgery on Tuesday, so that's
Tuesday.
Yeah.
So what are we
That
now?
kinda lets that day out, but,
So next Saturday is my kid's birthday, the 16th.
And I gotta go fishing one day this week too.
Ooh, I
23rd,
go?
24th.
don't have a license in Connecticut.
You wanna go on the boat? You don't have to fish?
I might. Want to come to the range, shoot the AK?
Yes.
Yes.
I can only bring one guest. Sure, yes.
What the?
I think he butt messaged you. What's up, CyberDoc?
CyberDoc.
CyberDoc, you butt messaged us. You're not allowed to ask that. You're gonna get flagged for that.
What to get flagged for that?
I don't
Poop.
know. It's a butt dial, dude.
Poop cop.
It probably means something to him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, it's a butt dial. I think. I told you.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Cheers, man. You see what I see that. What's up with that, man?
I hate to. All right, I'm gonna.
There.
They're good. They're good.
Allow him to show his thingies.
I did. I hate showing the last one.
10 calculator screens, yo.
What the fuck are you on, bro? No, Booger. Where's Booger? Booger's over there.
I'm not getting up.
Oh,
Oh man.
motherfucker's on another level.
Killing me, man. You're killing me.
We'll be there. We'll be there soon, CyberDoc. We just
You two, not me.
we have to wait about 30 minutes.
I don't partake.
Boogers. Well, it sounds like you have Corona. Get it?
Oh.
Boogers and beer?
Oh wait.
Get it?
What's
Get
the
it?
over under? Sorry that he got the shot.
No, definitely not.
Did you get the COVID shot?
You're not allowed to ask.
I'm not fucking HIPAA, bro. Multitasking. Do I dare ask where your other hand is?
Whoa! This is the wrong platform for that.
That's my OnlyFans. Sorry.
No, that's only drones.
Got to be careful. I've got my eyes on you. My little Halloween thing, my leftover eyeballs from the new ones I put on the mask. I thought about putting a little security cam in there or like an FPV.
Oh, that's super creepy.
Oh, God.
Right.
No, to fuck with people, not to be weird.
You don't have a nanny, so it can't be a nanny cam.
Titty cam?
Oh,
my God.
easy.
Oh, wow. I'm practicing my ventriloquism act with your Halloween. Oh, hold on. I'll put it back up because I'm sure you've got people over there. Hello, honey. Hello, my baby. What movie? What movie was that from?
Wasn't a movie.
Yes, it
That
was.
was a frog.
Bugs Bunny.
No.
It was a frog that was singing.
Mel Brooks movie. Hello, my baby.
Oh,
Hello, my
yeah,
darling.
yeah. But that's from Looney Tunes.
Check, please.
originally,
It
yes.
was a Looney Tunes.
Yeah, it was originally from Looney Tunes.
Yes.
I'm a lot older than you, so you know. Sorry.
Mentally, no.
No, but
No.
I've still been on this.
Look at
planet
this.
quite
If there's
a
any
few
alphabet
years.
agencies
You got, like,
listening to
15 years?
CyberDoc
Huh?
chat,
15 years on me? I'll do.
we do not comply.
What?
What?
He's having his own conversation with the screen.
I love my rag can.
John Candy. Gotta admit, God, I miss that
Oh,
guy.
yes.
It was in Young Frankenstein. That was the first black and white comedian duo that broke that barrier between that. And then I think the only
Gene Wilder.
Gene Wilder, yep, and then
Richard Pryor.
Chappelle. He was like the next one to start that whole crazy movement. But yeah, that was great. I miss them. Styling and profiling. I'm reading that for you there, buddy.
Yes. So when I get my compound in New Hampshire, we're going to have a drone and gun meetup.
Oh, there was the airsoft. You see the guy that put the automatic Glock airsoft pistol on his quad to go. There was people
really?
up in a higher bunker.
Oh,
so
no
he was
way.
ducked down. He had his girl with the screen. And he was FPVing. So he went up and got the people.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that one shot wonder wouldn't do it over
That's
there.
something I would do.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That would be cool.
I don't think they would consider that a weapon because it's more of a toy.
Supposedly, they want to ban any kind of AR/AK airsoft guns now. They want to anything that complies under their ban now.
Oh yeah.
For that, that's something I
That
want to bring up.
includes toys too. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you want to know what's really stupid? My Mini 14, which is legal in 50 states, shoots the exact same ammunition at the same rate.
Entertainment is definitely an understatement. People are like, "What is wrong with y'all?"
Yes. Where can we start? How long do we have?
Yeah. Hey, look at him, not me. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm good.
Bullshit. Excuse me.
Want to see Chris get demonetized?
No, leave it on there. Leave it on there.
Don't do it, man.
You should talk about we every time we do this.
What?
Wait. We talk about your flying with
My
the
flying.
Cin 8 and how.
Yeah.
Can I have that over there?
Can you have what?
What the Cin 8? I have officially made.
No, this is not the best quad ever until I put my order in. And then it will be the best quad ever. And then you
But
can
his
order it.
pussiness is like, I want it, but I don't want to buy
totally
3S
wrong.
batteries.
He's totally wrong.
If
This-
it took 4S batteries, I would have had it.
Who
by now.
gives a shit? Buy 2 3S. You've got a
Because
stack.
I have like 6.
You've got a toolbox in there of thousands of dollars worth of shit. You mean
Yes.
to tell me you can't buy 2 fucking 3S batteries?
No, because I bought all that shit.
Crackhead.
You're
Yeah,
missing
right.
out, man. You're
This
missing out. That's all I
Has
got to
become, and in my opinion, one of the best
say. Great little
cinematic flyers
Great
I
thing.
have ever flown.
That thing's on rails. I mean, it really is locked
Simple tune, nothing complicated. His is 99. Excuse me, 99% there. It just
Yeah.
needs a little bit of tweak on some of the iGain stuff. But I flew 3 different quads today, and this thing was the best. So we talked about the tunnel and flying in the tunnel. I flew this little, you'd call it like a rinky. Like if somebody saw this and didn't know quad
You're
stuff,
like,
oh, it's a
look at
cheap
this.
little
Look at this
piece of shit
cute
toy.
little thing, yeah.
Flying through that tunnel, 70, 80 feet away, underground, and then me standing on top of that stone wall and having all of that between myself, no fail safe, and there was no video breakup. I have flown this the farthest than, other than Boo, that has a 400 milliwatt VTX in it. I think this is only 200 or 300, but
Yeah.
I don't get
200,
any
I think,
breakup.
Yeah.
I don't get any breakup no matter how thick the foliage has gotten. And like
and
I
he
said,
likes his foliage thick.
thick
He
look-
does indeed.
thick.
Thicker the better.
We're talking about ass still, right?
Foliage.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Foliage.
Foliage.
But I highly recommend anybody that flies that wants something you can fly simple and easy in the house. Can you fly using satellites?
Negative, Ghost Rider. The pattern is full.
No, this one's not GPS.
You let go of the sticks, and it's gonna
It's gonna
continue on that trajectory until it hits something or runs out of batteries.
no GPS on this. This is all you.
You can fly this for people that aren't into flying. There's a couple modes of flying. I call one of them level mode, where your limits to how much it banks and stuff, and then when you let go, it kind of centers itself back up. So flying cinematic, that is the best way. It will do what's called acro, where you can flip and roll on your own and control.
There's an artifact from our trip.
Oh, sweet. Leave. There you go. And then there's horizon mode, where if you jerk the stick to the end, it just does a quick flip and gets back. I don't ever use that. Is it possible with other quads?
So CyberDoc, this guy right here,
Sure it is.
this has a full stack in it, and it's the latest version of Betaflight. And I have a holder tray that I built for a GPS module, but all that will do is give you a return to home and put the coordinates in your goggles. Because if you record it in your goggles and you have the coordinates on your display, when you crash, you can find out the coordinates of where you crashed.
Typical GPS drones, DJI and other ones like that, one that's gutted back there, that's the one when you let go of the sticks, it just stays there and hovers, stays put. You can send it off and hit home and it returns to home. Some of them even have obstacle avoidance. These aren't like that. You're more a pilot in these.
Yeah, you're in 100% control of this one. Everything you do, it does.
And when we say tuned, there are rates and stuff you can change, and I'm just going to be lame about it, but just numbers and stuff you can jiggle around, and it makes it fly more acrobatic, or it's really delayed.
Yeah.
You can null it. Like this one, flying in angle mode, with just a slight tune and nulling some of the stuff, it literally flies like it's on railroad tracks, and it's just, even in decent breeze, up in the tops of trees, I see my line and the gas I want to shoot through this tree, through that one,
Right.
and I can just kind of pitch forward. It just stays locked, even if
Right.
the wind's blowing, and it just stays where I want it to go. And it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, no problem, CyberDoc.
The big ones I got back there behind Brian, the big 3-inch Cinewhoop like the one he just showed, they're on rails too. They're a little bit bigger and heavier, takes more juice, but they're more susceptible to
the
wind
Yeah,
because
cross-section.
they're bigger. Yeah, this thing's light.
It's like a billboard.
It's like a catch-22. You're bigger and heavier, so you can keep your momentum, but at the same time,
Yeah, it's easier.
this thing with it's got a small battery, 650
Pretty
milliamp,
small battery.
3S battery, and this thing, if I
You get a good flight out of it.
5-6 minutes,
Yeah,
not
easy.
any punch, is around 4.5-5 minutes. If I have to punch up and get out of and do faster, but every time I fly it, more and more impressed and want to push this quad for people, because if you're entry level,
if you want to get into this type of flying, this is the quad to do it with.
it's still agile and quick enough to in tune to fly it in the house and race it around. It will do acro well.
I will not fly it in my house.
I
I've flown it in the house.
I fly it in
I
your house.
probably could, honestly. I mean,
But-
you've seen me flying in the backyard.
That's
so.
what we were talking about earlier with Brian. Brian gets hung up in a tree, and with what's called air mode. So when you get ready to fly, you arm it. The motor starts spinning at a certain RPM that is chosen by you automatically. And then when you launch, it stays. If you drop throttle all the way down, it goes to that RPM and stays. It's supposed to be more for acro. So when you flip upside down, it doesn't lose itself. So those motors spinning keep it kind of in control.
Yeah, right.
Honestly, with Cinewhoops, you're not supposed to fly that way, because when you get hooked on a branch, then it just goes,
It does.
and it makes that god awful noise. The motors heat up. You grind
disarm.
You did it one time here where he got stuck in a tree and
Yeah.
it sucked the branches pieces
right
in,
into
and it
it,
was
yeah.
literally snowing
Yeah.
green everywhere.
Yeah, CyberDoc, that's a kit. This one was basically components that I picked out myself.
That's if
Yeah.
you rated that from like 1 to 5 in complication. Not that it's complicated, that would be a 5.
Yeah.
That's the harder, because it needs to be pre-programmed a little bit more. This one
You
here,
can buy these. You can buy pre-built
No.
ones.
no,
Not the Cine 8 one, but you can buy
Right.
quads similar to this that are
snow
pre-built.
cones.
Right.
This one comes as
But
a
this
kit.
is a kit. You put this together from the. I mean, there's like 150 pieces in there. You got to put them all together.
There's no soldering. It's all plug and
Yeah,
play.
plug and play. It's a beautiful thing.
You do need
It's
the
really
beta
simple.
flight thing on your laptop or whatever you use to.
And don't ask us to explain Betaflight. Joshua Barlow.
I don't need to explain
We'll
it. I
explain
got
it for
Chris. He can do it. He can do all that.
First, you hit buttons and it programs
Yeah.
everything on this.
Yes.
Where
sit
can
here
I
with the
buy
transmitter in my
the
hand.
kit and how
Chris
much?
does his thing, and then I try.
Based on, all right, so if I can, I'm trying to think of a good way to say
The
it.
3 components. You're going to need the controller and the goggles for your hobby period, and then you can buy this guy for cheap.
Different. So all 3 of us fly different protocols, like a different language. I fly Spectrum. He flies Free Sky, Fly Sky,
FR Sky.
FR Sky. Brian flies Crossfire.
I fly Crossfire.
You need a receiver. So if you were to buy this, you would buy it based on the receiver.
Depending on what transmitter you wanted to use with it.
Correct.
So that one was 130.
Mine was 119 with
like
Spectrum.
On Amazon, I got it.
Yeah, there are multiple places to get it.
Yeah, you can get them. There's a lot of places. I mean,
are you saying it's too much or how much?
It's like $140 for what he has in his hand, and then you have to put the camera in there, and the camera is like $220.
Right, depending on what camera
HD.
you want. If you want
So
that.
this silly little egg thing here, this is the Insta360 Go 2. Comes with a little cool stand that charges it, and you can also hit record from this. Or,
Bless you.
Thank you. This little guy fits inside of it. I won't push it, but there's a button. You just push this, and it starts recording. And then it saves it to your phone, and then you transfer it.
Yeah, it does. $400 for the goggles.
400?
Yeah.
Depending on.
Yeah,
All right.
it adds up pretty quick. Yeah.
So
$159 for my controller, and so now you're up to $559, and then for that quad right there, $700 total, and then the camera.
But goggles, you can get an entry level set of goggles for around $100.
Yeah.
And your goggles and your first controller should last you a good 4 or 5 years easy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. Unless you scour eBay. I mean,
Hold on. My controller was about $160.
Yep.
My goggles, the big monster things I wear, were 200 brand new. I can get them now for about $120.
yeah.
So that is a cheaper option.
Yeah.
The difference between my setup versus Brian's is he can get longer range on the transmission to the quad versus myself. But I don't.
No, you can do it cheaper than 1,500.
Way
for sure.
easier.
Cheaper.
I think
picked up my DXE transmitter.
I love those goggles, dude. Those are
there you go. Yeah.
Those are the ones that slide off and can sit on a tripod too as a spectator.
You can buy non-long range goggles for under $100.
Based on your antennas.
Yeah.
Like I said, you've seen me fly some crazy distance with just the head plates with a single receiver.
You can also get that what do you call it? That Tiny Hawk ready to fly kit that comes with the cheap goggles and the controller and the quad.
But that won't carry an HD cam very good though.
No, it won't. No.
That's another option. I know it's a lot, but the weight of this little thing, based on what you put it on, will dramatically affect
Tater salad.
the flight time. Tater
salad.
Ooh, I don't like tater salad.
Typo. That's all.
Oh. But yeah, there's other. Did I have? No, I put it away, didn't I?
I'm a GoPro snob, though.
I agree, except for the weight and the price. Behind Brian, which he's basically a naked GoPro, it's the Insta360/Beta SMO, which has got basically the same characteristics, and it's stripped down, so it's powered by the quad, gets great footage, and a significantly lighter. I think it's actually a little bit lighter than this guy. But I mean, if you're willing to start in the hobby, forget all the HD shit, learn how to fly, just use the
Tiny Hawk,
FPV feed. And I mean, some people can't grasp it. Some people put the goggles on.
Dude, buy a $20 simulator for your laptop.
Yeah, there's sims. The Tiny Whoop
You can
simulator
get
is
them
free. The Tiny Whoop simulator, and you can use your actual controller. I don't have any of my shit. Yes, I do. My controller uses this dongle.
Yeah.
So you take this little Spectrum dongle that is USB'd, and it plugs into my laptop. And then when I turn my controller on, it connects, so it's binding.
You can use that for PlayStation too for DRL.
Oh yeah, I want to get it uncrashed.
Yeah, but if you get a Tango 2 for $159, you can plug it in via USB.
Turn it so they can see the face.
Oh, this one is sweet.
I like the form factor, but I am a freaking bitch when it comes to. I like much more tension.
Yeah,
on
there's
the sticks,
a few
but I formed with
other models of this. Well, not necessarily this brand, but there's other.
The Turnigy Evolution is like that.
There's other controllers this style that are smaller, and I've seen them. Oh, I want to say probably in the $80 to $90 range.
Mm-hmm. I did the 500 milliwatt mod.
Depending on what you're looking to do. I mean, you could literally get into it for, if you're just going to fly FPV, you get the goggles for, what do you say, $80?
The EV8s.
The quad for $130.
Under $500. Plus
Yeah.
batteries and charger.
Well, so still you're still under $500.
But again, everything.
I mean, you get a small transmitter like that for $100.
Yeah, the goggles, the
Good.
controller, the battery chargers, they're all going to last you the life of your
Yeah.
the
You
hobby.
can transfer them to other stuff. Too.
You just have to obviously stay on that protocol. So everything you buy.
Well, yeah, Well, actually, no, that's a multi-protocol,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, but for somebody getting in,
Yeah, I did the
that's
I
tough.
did the 500
Not
meg-
really.
Yeah, I did the
Well, it is
500
a little
milliwatt
bit.
mod, and I did the module bay mod, so I could do 4-in-1s.
Let me see it so I can.
I could do Spectrum. I could do Free Sky.
Yeah, you're welcome,
So the
Cyberdog.
module goes here, and basically it turns the controller, does all its stuff. But then, let's say he wants to fly Spectrum because I
But
gave
that's
him a
got a
quad.
bunch of built-in protocols too.
It does.
Yes.
No, that one.
Oh,
only-
that one doesn't.
The modules.
So he
do.
can put
The
the
module I
module
shove on
in,
the
and I
back
gave him a
does.
tiny
So,
whoop that's
yeah.
Spectrum, so he could use that, set it up, and he could fly this using Spectrum through this controller.
Yeah. So Jumper makes one like this.
Yeah,
That's got
that's
it's a 4-in-1 built-in
Oh, here it is.
plus a module bay in the back.
Brian's got a whole lifetime of stuff back
I
there.
have a jumper myself for my Cyn 8, but it's not this style. But they make one this style that's like, I think it was $75 on Banggood.
Yep.
And what is that?
The
Oh, that's
QX7
module.
is really comfortable to use. I just had so many fail safes that I just went off of Free Sky, but that controller itself is really ergonomic. That's what I started off with, was the QX7. And that's why I have this, because I still have the Emax Buzz, which I like flying, and I'm not switching the protocol, and I fly it with this.
I got a free QX7 3 years ago, and I could not figure it out. It was above my pay grade. The guy had set it up for me and got all the cool noises. So when you disarmed, oh shit, you didn't crash, or it'd say something funny. But I couldn't figure out how to set it up. And it was very new in the hobby, but I could not figure out how to set it up to get it to where I wanted. So I donated it to somebody else that knew how to use it to get into the hobby. To the name of the quad, or can I email you something for a list of stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Tyrannus QX7 you can get for $100.
Yeah.
And it has a built-in
Mhm.
module bay as well.
Right.
If you want to expand, you can run. So you can do the opposite module that I have. I have a TBS controller and I have a module to do other protocols.
Right.
But if you have the QX7, that's Free Sky.
And
But then you can also get the TBS Crossfire module and do TBS.
right.
Yep, and you'll have to learn Joshua Bardwell for beta flight, and
Joshua Hardwell.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's he's a knowledgeable guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does know his stuff for sure, but I mean, that's all he does. So
I can't take them
Yeah, I
very
don't-
small
I don't-
doses before I just want to.
Unfortunately, he's one of the creators of the open source code thingy, and
Yeah,
He's just.
yeah. My
yeah.
jumper is not OpenTX. It's the
Freedom TX.
no, it's similar
Freedom
to
correlation.
similar to
Coalition?
Open Deviation. That's right. It's Deviation software, and that was the.
That's not like silverware, is
I
it?
think no.
It's because you're a deviant.
I think it was right before the OpenTX came out, or maybe about the same time. But there was two different ones, and I bought the Deviation because I didn't know better. But kind of wishing I got the OpenTX one now, but it works, and I use it for the Cyn 8, and I like the fact that I can.
The thing's
The only
tiny.
thing I can't use it for is anything with Spectrum stuff. For some reason, Spectrum gives me a hard time.
Maybe it doesn't like you.
Yeah.
His ego,
Small doses.
his the way he puts himself out. I don't know how to put it. He just.
Well, he thinks he's a comedian, but he really isn't all that funny, I guess. I don't know.
He just creeps me
You
out.
got to know you got to have that sense of humor, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, he creeps me out.
Good guy, but
I mean,
he's very smart.
that's
Knows
why
his
he's got
stuff
an
for
ego,
sure.
because he's got a huge following,
Yeah.
and you type in FPV somewhere, one
Yeah.
of his videos
Yeah,
pops
his
up.
Oh,
name-
absolutely.
his name
I get
always
it.
comes up.
But at the same time, you need
I
another
mean-
beer, dude.
I wouldn't have been
I
able
hear
to
you.
set up my Crossfire if it wasn't for his videos.
There's been a couple videos that he has definitely
No,
helped
that one doesn't do it, man.
follow me.
No, it doesn't have follow me.
No,
mode,
none of that. I'm gonna call it manual. You're in it the entire time like you're flying a plane.
Mhm.
You can't let go of the sticks unless you plan on.
Yep. That's the one that follows you automatically is the Skydio.
There's others.
I agree.
Who busted ass?
I did like 5 minutes ago.
Ugh.
It was that steak and cheese, bro.
Steak and cheese.
Cheesesteak.
Cheesesteak. Yeah, it was my mom's birthday, so we cooked. My wife cooked more of it for my mom. It was a bug. Steak and cheese and tater tots
Mm-hmm.
and all kinds. It was good.
That's right, Tater.
Okie dokies, schmokies, cheesecake.
Yes, they do.
No, what was that shit called that we bought for my mom?
Sandwiches. I love it.
Tiramisu.
I can't eat it because I'm allergic to chocolate. But we got my mom tiramisu.
I don't
Yes.
like that stuff.
Peppers and onions for sure.
Mhm.
One thing I didn't put in mine this time was usually I do jalapeno, but not today. No, my stomach's still recovering from my nachos the other night. No shrooms.
Shrooms. Hell yeah.
Yeah, Oscar Lang is actually really good.
I would say Albert Kim, but I don't feel like
He
being
doesn't
bored
get
to
into the
death.
technical. He doesn't get into the technical programming
No,
stuff. He does
my
good
wife got
reviews
it
and
at
stuff.
ShopRite.
Yeah.
I'm curious how much of a delay there is between when you text and how quickly it pops up.
On my computer, it's like 10, 15 seconds.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
Yeah, Oscar Lang's pretty damn good too. But yeah, you're definitely gonna have to go through some Bardwell videos.
You know who has a lot on the QX7, and that's what Blue Falcon.
Yeah, Blue Falcon.
Damn, I missed that dude.
Yeah, he was
He was the leader for that
yeah,
setup.
definitely.
What time is it? Oh, it's right there. I'm pushing 1 gig here.
1 gig? What?
Why are you pushing it? Just put it down.
Pushing 1 gig here.
Oh, are you one of those like VPN? He uses
Tor.
one of those things where it's a router or service.
Oh, okay.
As you should.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. Yeah, not speaking my lingo. I don't speak that language.
Cyberdoc is off the grid. You can't find him.
Fiber optic.
Oh, fiber optic.
Oh damn. We don't have that kind
Remember
of cool
those
stuff
lamps
here.
in the 80s?
We
Had
did
the
have
base with
fiber
the-
optic at my house when we had
Oh, my nose is so
Frontier,
itchy.
but
Oh wow.
we got rid of that.
Yeah, we don't have cool stuff up here like that. I think the fiber optic freezes or something. No, I'm just kidding.
Fiber optic is how they transmit certain things from like the cable stations or the hubs or whatever.
Mhm.
I
Great
thought-
thing about fiber optics is if it's a closed system, nobody can peek in on it.
Right.
Really?
Yes.
Don't they? No, that's Isn't there music
Yeah, you're right.
faster than any?
Yeah.
From the TVs, didn't they have a fiber optic cable
For
for,
sound,
audio?
yeah.
Yeah.
That didn't really take off.
No, they're phasing them out. Most of the TVs and receivers back in the day, I had
Yeah, that used to be premium.
preemie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now they want everything to be trackable so that they can listen in.
I agree with you. Was that Let's Go, Brandon?
Let's go, Brandon.
I was all the way in the back in the tunnel. He's like, Chris, walk up here. I'm going to make a video thinking it was going to be something related.
Mhm.
He just yells, Let's go, Brandon. I'm in the tunnel. I'm like, ha, ha, ha.
Oh,
It-
Lord.
It was, I didn't even think about that. Thing could have collapsed. It could have been completely structurally not sound. And my ass is 70 feet in the ground.
And you had your keys with you.
Yeah, they were in my backpack. He wasn't worried about me dying. You picked that up?
Right on, man.
Oh, yeah, because you're a couple hours behind.
Tent mode.
Is that like pitching a tent or?
Easy.
What's tent mode?
Well, when you think about it, it's like this, like a teepee.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, but all of
Hey, we're happy to be here for you.
our
son,
wives
Doc.
and significant
We're all
others.
a bunch of dumbasses, but you know,
Our wives
Yeah.
think it's all stupid, childish
we have,
kid
yeah,
play.
yeah. I mean, we enjoy it, and you know,
The whole point, other than expressing ourselves in the art of flying, which you're getting into now, is if you have any knowledge, it's
loving
like
it
money.
too, man. Loving it.
It's like money. If you have it, what's the point of having unless you can share? So
Yeah,
the little
Gotta
bit of
have fun.
crazy
You can't take
knowledge,
it with you, man.
yeah, the little bit of knowledge that we have in this hobby, if we can share you guys, 'cause we've definitely gotten some people hooked on flying and like you.
First one's free.
It's not crack, bro.
Oh, sorry.
I forgot what the fuck it was. Oh, the Sin 8. How many people?
Crack is
I've gotten
right.
like 5 or 6 people to get into the Sin
I
8
love
because
that
of
thing, man. I'm telling you, I have so
It's
much
awesome.
fun with it.
Dude,
It's awesome.
Show.
It's so simple.
See if I can find the dude. I don't want to mispronounce his name. That I always follow, and he is the reason why I got into it.
Is that a Turkey Hill ice cream?
Where do you get that from?
I want peanut butter flavored.
I like Turkey Hill because it's from
Brown butter
Pennsylvania.
and bourbon truffle ice cream. Who makes
That
it?
sounds like 800 calories of regret.
That sounds pretty damn good to me.
Can you deliver it with your new quad there, Cyberdoc?
It won't get here by the time it melts.
And on the way up, stop by Pat's and get me a cheesesteak.
Kroger's. Oh, he's in Virginia.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. This dude.
Oh, what brand name is it? Who makes it?
I hope it's Turkey Hill.
That dude.
Right?
I'll push it up there.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
I'm gonna put that to see if my phone doesn't block out.
What are
There
you
we go.
doing?
It's backward.
It's backwards though. Shogun Emperor. Yeah, Shogun Emperor is another dude that he's a Happy Model sponsored pilot.
Oh, okay.
So he got his and was flying around. I'm like, oh, I could do this. I could give you some
Yeah, that'd be
cinematic
good
fun.
to know there, Cyberdoc.
I hope you're looking in the freezer, not the refrigerator, because then it would be soup. I'm just saying.
I haven't seen any freaking pumpkin ice cream this year. Turkey Hill has not put it out in the freezers. Pissed.
Jody found some pumpkin spice.
Yeah.
Chocolate covered.
Lost me a chocolate.
Like, well, she can't eat it. It's dark chocolate.
Oh,
so.
yeah, I can't touch it. I can't even look at it.
Oh no.
No, I can. I just don't want to. Yeah, my reaction, I have to ingest it. I don't touching it and stuff doesn't bother me.
It's not like fentanyl.
You brought it there? Fucking fentanyl.
That's like the one thing you can't touch without dying.
Every cop show that I've watched in the last 6 months has had something.
That's what I just saw one of those.
Oh, I don't get it. Why people take that shit.
I don't watch a lot of TV anymore.
Mm.
Spend a lot of time on my trucks and
I have a whole room for that.
nefpv stuff, and
Other than putting like the stupid
I haven't
people
played.
things on
I
it.
used to play that Battlefield Vietnam.
I haven't
like,
played Battlefield.
religiously. Yeah.
I'm playing Stalker.
I haven't played it. in
Oh,
months.
that's another thing. I want to do a video on it. So the size of the screen, you can Bluetooth your PlayStation 4 controller to this, and you get games, and it will control the game. So you could sit with this little, it's not little, decent sized screen, and you can do some kick-ass gaming, which I've been doing. Put the earbuds in and go to town.
I'm going to give it 3 weeks before it's broken.
No, I freaking keep that thing. I'm gonna make some kind of foam things when I put it in my bag when we go, because I don't leave it in my pocket. So at least it'll use like the foam you gave me. Put a foam casing around it so
Yeah,
when it
man.
sits in the bag, feel heavy.
I've got some lighter stuff that'll. Oh, wow.
Yeah, it first get used to it. Once it's in your pocket, you forget. But when
Yeah.
you're hiking and trip and fall and you're klutzy like we are, you don't want to smash it.
Right.
I think we lost him in the refrigerator. You still there?
He's he's looking, man. He's probably
He had to get his winter jacket on.
He's taking a trip up to Antarctica. That's what he calls his freezer.
right.
Yeah, I'm not ready for cold weather, man. That's not. It's right around the corner.
Yeah, it is.
I still got the doors off.
I still have the AC and haven't taken them out yet.
Yeah, I play that. My Raspberry Pi does the emulators. That's fun.
Glad the ice cream was in the freezer and not the freezer. Nice. Yeah, it's fun flying in the winter.
Private selection. Oh, it's a store brand at Kroger.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
We don't have Kroger's. We have Wegmans.
I'm glad Wegmans. Really? I thought that was Southern.
It is, but we have a Wegmans as far north as Quincy and
We have
Westboro.
a Kroger's up in this area.
I haven't seen a Kroger. I've
don't
seen a
know.
Wegmans.
I believe.
You seen a Weg?
Yeah,
Wegmans?
Wegmans.
I was going somewhere with that, but it didn't work. Go to their website. Sounds
yeah,
personal.
I'm gonna check
Okay.
that out.
I don't know. Yeah.
I'm gonna check it out.
Motherfucker gonna go order some right now.
Mhm.
No Kroger's here. Food Lion.
I know Food Lion.
I remember the rapper back in the day, Mad Lion. Lord of mercy. Was that a good? Right near the beach? Boy? What movie?
I don't even know.
If I wasn't from Jamaica, why would I wear this hat?
Yeah.
What?
Cool Runnings.
No. How half baked?
Oh, yeah. Maybe.
Selection.
Still think Market Basket is the best.
Conjunction function. I do not like the low light on this camera. I definitely want to get a click on better
You can run your GoPro, I think, as a webcam, right?
I don't know.
I think you can.
If you plug it in, maybe.
I think you can.
What I could have done is just instead of using that, use this.
Yeah.
Plug this in and use this, and then click down there on the laptop.
Damn straight.
Actually, yes, because I think if I did the stupid Dex thing, I could have done it that way. Oh, I'm getting smarty. I was going to say the same thing, dude.
That's right. I'm just a bill on Capitol Hill.
You don't
And
don't
I
have
didn't
enough.
get passed because somebody put out an unconstitutional mandate instead of going through the proper legislative process. Anyway.
What did you say that was? Brown butter and what?
I think I can go back up.
Yeah, scroll up.
Elder Scroll. Right there. Brown butter and bourbon truffle.
Truffles.
Isn't that what we found in that tree that was going all around that tree that smelled funny today?
Yeah, I didn't want to try to eat it though because I wasn't ready to be trippy yet.
Get on the soapbox, Bri. He said.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Say what?
I think Sleepy Joe needs to watch that and to find out how a law becomes actually made. Because
$6 a
my
half
help.
gallon. Man,
$6 a half gallon. That man, they better make that shit in front of me and milk the
that's
cow
like
and
that
everything.
shit we used to eat back in the day.
Oh, this place got it for $3.99.
Oh, snap! You're getting
Where's
fucking
that?
porked, bro.
Who has it for $3.99?
I don't know, whatever the hell this place is.
Well, by the time it gets delivered, it'll be melted.
I want tacos.
I like tacos. Do you have Papa John's here?
No, I love. We get all these announcements for like not Jimmy John's. What's the other one? Al's or Carl's Jr.
Oh yeah,
and all these other ones. We don't got any of that shit
I
around
like
here.
Hardee's, man. I miss Hardee's.
You're in a college town.
Hey, I can get it delivered for $3.99.
Oh
Not
snap!
shit,
Tacos, yes. Are you
Mhm.
kidding me? We are a taco house religiously. I have spent many hours perfecting my taco pattern of what you put on the taco.
Oh, really?
So you take 5 ingredients, whatever they are, and based on where you put them in the taco,
There's a munchkin in the room.
it changes the flavor of taco. What
Munchkin.
you doing, bro? She wants to be YouTube famous.
This isn't TikTok.
What's up, kiddo?
You can pop up and say hi. Zoe says hi to everybody.
Put your nose up on top.
The MOD, put your face up and say hi.
There you go.
Give him the deuce.
Ziggy.
No, what are you doing? You ready for bed? Yeah, you ready for bowling tomorrow? I want you to beat everybody I work with.
Yeah.
She's never shy. She always like, "You going live? I want to go live."
She must be tired.
Yeah, I'm sure. She was up when you got here.
Yeah, I know. What's up with that?
She's usually sleeping till like 10.
And I was quiet.
You're like creeping, bro. Right?
I think she's sleepwalking.
Are you awake, bro? Hello? Go lay down. I think Brian just crapped.
Way to go, man. Sounded good.
We need the fan on.
Did you crack that chair out or something?
Damn right.
That's okay, though.
Football? What's football?
I watch football because I'm a Cowboys fan, and I will stay faithful to the team. But the sport itself and the way it's gotten
I'm
political.
I watch college football.
No, gross. No. Yes.
Let's go, Brandon.
Huh? Well, don't touch it. Touching it's not good.
Can't.
What's your team, CyberDoc?
Is it the Washington team?
Yeah, I hear you, but I
Yeah,
still
that's
love
exactly
I still
right,
love the thrill of
CyberDoc.
the game.
I don't like watching people who hate everything I
I've
stand
given
for as a
up on it.
person.
Cowboys are America, bro.
No, I don't
I respect that.
Eagles,
I had a guy I
there you
used to
go.
bowl with.
Everything Philly. Yeah, Philly has the best fans.
I love
that's
talking
for sure.
shit. What you doing, bro? What's this? What's this? Yeah, I can't do
There you
hockey.
go.
Can't do hockey. I'm sorry.
Oh, is that-
I used to watch the Whalers.
It's fighting with
You
a
going
couple
now?
slapsticks in here and there.
Yeah.
I like hockey. Back with
Talkies?
Legion of Doom. That was
Oh, I
fun.
love that game. Remember Doom?
And then I stopped watching the Phillies when Chase Utley left.
Daddy,
Yes, so.
are you gonna shut them your KPI, please?
Oh yeah, I was
I
born
did.
in Delaware County, CyberDoc.
Born and raised right here. I grew up in this house. But I can't stand the Patriots. Don't ask.
I don't like the Patriots. I only like Gronk when he was on there
Yeah.
because he's a Pollock like me.
Yeah, so
You see this?
you keep touching it, yes. You can't keep touching it. You got to let it get clean.
Can't touch it.
I don't know. I forget.
We'll get you some fish antibiotics.
I got into football. My
Excuse me.
mom, my dad's
Hmm?
sister's husband, when we were young, married. He was a big Cowboys fan. That was it. Been
Your
Cowboys fan.
brother-in-law?
No,
Your
My
dad-
dad's
your
sister
sister's
married-
husband would be your dad.
right, Uncle Jim.
So your uncle.
See, you played inside. I played hockey in the woods, bro, behind the house.
Yeah,
Yeah, we had a little pond down the street from our house when I was a kid. We used to go down there in the wintertime. We go down there, be down there for the whole weekend almost.
We just dared
It
the
was
kids that we
crazy.
didn't like to walk on the thin ice, so they'd crash, up to here.
Yeah, we had one guy that we'd always send out first.
Oh yeah,
Dad,
And he'd go, yeah, all right, no problem.
remember we were in the woods and when it was winter we were ice skating on the ice.
that spot at the bottom by the power lines.
Mhm.
The original trail
Oh,
ran.
where it flooded up and froze, yeah.
The original trail ran along the edge of the hill, and since has changed, and we have to walk closer to where the beaver chopped up that tree. But that whole lower section of swamp along underneath the power lines was just a gully that filled with water. So that would be a huge pond that we'd play on. I showed everybody that.
I know.
Oh, that's cool.
I just like playing with it.
Oh my God, hibachi is my favorite. You bastard.
Mhm.
Now I'm fucking hungry.
I could go for some Chinese food.
Some young guy.
That's gross.
I spell hibachi. I'm horrible.
I was about to say, can't you just say it?
No, not in this. That's my lead. That's why I suck at texting. I just voice everything now.
Nope, I don't want them to have any more of a voice print than they already pick up without my consent.
I don't even
My
text.
wife is right. No one gives a flying fuck about what any of us are saying, so don't even worry about it.
And if they do, who gives a shit?
That's what she
The
said.
I
computer
certainly
does. It's gonna deperson us all.
Chickadee China
Whatever.
and the Chinese chicken,
Yeah,
yes.
That makes it easier to
That would be the bare
disappear.
naked ladies.
Is that where that's from?
Yeah, chicken to China.
I
the
didn't know
Chinese
that.
chicken. Have a drumstick and chicken. Watching X Files with no lights on. With no lights on.
We were just talking about the X Files because Scully's in some weird
Yes.
series. It is odd.
Mm.
He knows.
And if you don't know, now you
No,
know.
not happening. Not happening. I can barely say it that fast. Are you trying to read, bro? What's it say?
Say it.
What's that word right there?
Nice.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get a oh yeah?
Be quiet.
Thank you.
Every other time. Every other time. She says
Because
that.
I'm tired. I can't do it.
Ew.
We have to order some shitty walk.
There's a great walk not too far from
Like,
here.
You fly far around that.
Oh my god.
Why'd you say you?
Wow. Hey, I'm Native American. I'm offended, okay?
Why'd you say you?
I was making
Well,
a
you
joke.
got around that.
He wrote fried lice.
Fly light.
Exactly. So why you question me? Now take it. This is an adult program. You gotta go upstairs.
No.
Yeah. We're pretty close to that too. Go sit outside where it's cooler.
Yeah, man. Thanks for coming in, man.
Yep. I'm happy. We had fun. We went live, and like I said, we're doing this more, and we're going to continue to do it and try to promote when we're doing it, so that way we can get more people. Tell
You
your
get
friends.
OBS up and you have to figure out like what do you
Yeah, and
call it?
CyberDoc, keep us updated when you get this quad.
Yeah, definitely.
We have to get you like Zoom and OBS so you can like pull people in and stuff.
He has pulled us in already. That's the scary part.
Who?
What?
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 Hey, man, anytime. Good to have you.
De nada, senor.
Thanks for coming in.
Blah, blah,
Senor Doc.
blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, that's what we're here for. Entertainment, some knowledge,
Mhm.
what not to do.
Right?
If you have anything that you have created and want Brian to test it, he is our official tester.
Yeah, for sure.
If he can't break it, then
You
it's
got a
good.
winner.
Is
Yeah.
that Monster Charger?
No,
Peace out,
I have
man.
to. Yeah, so we're gonna go. We're gonna go upstairs where it's a little bit cooler outside and enjoy what little evening. I got to hit the sack a little earlier this evening.
Yeah, I'm on vacation. I don't have to hit the sack until I feel like it.
I know.
Please.
No, go get it. Where is it? Is it down here? So he wants to show you her RC truck.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You got to show her the truck. Show him the truck.
Hasta mañana.
And the other brother. I'm Chet, man.
Don't have the energy. No.
That's effing Chet,
F and
motherfucker.
Chet.
You
Go ahead. You have
Okay,
to
here
show
you
him.
go.
It's
don't
your.
have the energy.
Come on.
If you're gonna do it, you gotta show him.
Don't have the energy.
Oh snap! Oh snap! Delay.
That's Zoe's truck.
Mm.
She got to paint it with her sister, and I think we've all tagged it.
Yeah, everybody tagged it.
Everything was better than smiley faces.
Everybody but me.
That's the
I
lights.
didn't put my name on it.
Really?
KC Daylighters, right?
That's Chet.
Effing fucking Chet.
Chetty bang
Yes,
bang.
Chet.
Let's go, Brandon.
Yeah, I got that from a buddy at work, and I built it for, I don't know, a couple months ago now.
Yeah, it was a big surprise. She loved it. Yep, she's gonna get a kick out of it.
Yeah.
Got to get her out next time we go.
Yeah, I'll bring the crawler next time. And
You good, bro? Say goodbye. We're gonna say bye. Give him the
Yeah.
deuce. That's the next generation world. Watch out.
yeah, no kidding, right?
Better than the millennials, though.
That's true.
I'm actually Generation X. How cool is that?
Yeah.
The X explicit, you mother.
Yeah,
I am no bitch.
yeah.
I don't know Facebook.
Is that it?
It says, hey, drone.
Oh, I thought it said hey, Dory.
Peace out, man.
Bye, everyone.
Good night.
Deuces.
Dad. Do you know what?